Yo, what up my YouTube peeps? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. CanBXNY here. I mean, yo, so wacky news today. Just wacky stuff. Like there's important stuff happening. I'm not gonna cover that. You know my morning routine. I just get up in the morning, start watching local news, national news, and even at night I come home and I watch 2020. Anyway, wacky news today. Forever21 is getting some heat for including a dietary power bar, something like that. When anybody orders a plus size item from their store, they send out this this diet power bar or whatever, and people are going nuts over this. It's a free gift. Like, it's a free gift. Just, alright, thank you. I didn't have to pay for this, thank you. I'm not gonna use it. I'm probably not gonna use it. Who knows? Like, there probably are some people out there that did use it. But man, everybody's gotta make things out to be like they're being personally attacked or they're being persecuted. Jeez Louise, man. Crazy. In other news, last night I watched 2020, and they had a story featured about this woman who is a intimacy coordinator for film and TV. It's crazy. Basically, her goal or her job, as she's being hired by these film companies to work on the set of, you know, for two notable HBO series. The Deuce, which talks about the Deuce is about like the porn scene in New York City in the 70s, I believe, and there's a lot of drugs and stuff in that show. And then the second one is Euphoria. I forget the girl's name who's in this, but she's like some popular Disney chick. Anyway, Euphoria is about these high school kids that party, do drugs, and have sex, and she's there to maintain the peace, to make sure that actors and actresses are comfortable with the scenes that they're scripted to do, and she's there to make sure that no one feels violated, nobody feels like something crazy went on the set. This happens. I don't know how the hell this thing happens, but it happens. Like, they're not doing it like for real on film. It's just a pantomime of what, you know, doing it is like, you know. Like, I don't understand how the people in the film industry have to keep on pushing the boundaries to make things porno-esque. But yeah, that's what she's there to do. She's there to have an open dialogue with these actors and make sure that they communicate with each other and the directors, what they're willing to do, what they're not willing to do, where they feel comfortable being touched, if they like their hair, if they're okay with their hair being pulled, like stuff like that. It's nuts. But yeah, that's what it is. An intimacy coordinator. Much like a stunt coordinator, there's an intimacy coordinator. They actually choreograph these scenes. It just is not organic and it's not natural because it's on film. It's an act. Oh man, look at this trailer over here. Trailers, nice house. When I finally go out there and look for a house and I make a decision on buying a house, I am going to make sure that the house that I get is like in a decent neighborhood, and when you exit the highway from that point to the time you get to my house, that it's gonna be, you know, pretty decent looking. Like, it's not gonna look like some dump. I'm gonna have, you know, friends and family come over and they're gonna drive through the area and hopefully not see this crap. Anyway, or this crap. Look at this. Just people not taking care of their lawns. People having a junkyard in their front yard or in their backyard. Like, I'm all for people doing whatever the hell they want to their houses, but like, there's got to be a line that has to be drawn, you know? Like, everything should be well manicured like this, you know? And not like looking like a dump. Also, I don't want crazy bushes like this. And the reason for that is when it rains, bushes attract insects like mosquitoes. Who needs mosquitoes? I don't need mosquitoes. I don't want that in my life. So yeah, bushes gone. If I buy a house with bushes, I'm getting rid of them bushes. If I buy a house with trees around it, I'm getting rid of the trees. Sorry to my earth-friendly people out there that believe that trees are good for nature and all this stuff. I'm there with you, but at the same time, like, if we get a bad thunderstorm and lightning hits any trees in my backyard or whatever and they smash up into my house, Mother Nature's not gonna be like, yo, here's a check, go fix that. No, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna be happening. Not to me. I'm cutting that crap down. Let us see. Yeah. So I was on my YouTube channel last night and I was uploading some videos, and I gotta apologize for this you know, this camera angle. Hopefully one day it'll get better. Hopefully I can just mount my camera over here. Who knows? We'll just let this rock for a little bit. Maybe this is better. I just don't want to take a turn and the camera goes flying, because this is a pretty expensive camera. Like, it's not the best of the best, but I would say like I'm about like $1,000 in the hole with this camera. Like, so, and $1,000 to spend on a camera, like, that's not like, I'm not rich, you know? Like, I can't just pull out $1,000 right now and replace my camera if it just broke, you know? So I like to drive on my knees sometimes, only if I'm like on a straightaway, you know? Like, yeah, you know, you be knowing. Oh man. So Check out these clouds. The sun is shining and got some beautiful clouds up in the sky. It's pretty nice. Can't hate on that too much. Let's see. Oh, let me tell you something. I was just talking to a friend yesterday about this. Have any of you guys ever watched any Jennifer Lopez movies? Any movies that have Jennifer Lopez in them? I have a gripe with the film industry. So I grew up the next neighborhood over from Jennifer Lopez. She grew up in Castle Hill. I grew up in Parkchester. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to be able to tell people. But anyway, she's Jenny from the block, you know. She's Puerto Rican. She's rapping for the Bronx. She's rapping for Puerto Ricans everywhere. Now, when it comes to like film, I really hate that whenever I see her in movies, often they'll write her off as like some sort of like just some sort of white lady. Like they, The Boy Next Door, The Wedding Planner, Made in Manhattan, like Made in Manhattan. They more specifically Made in Manhattan. They made it. They didn't say that she was Puerto Rican or anything, or Spanish. I mean, they don't have to, but they could just imply it, you know? Like, anyway, so instead, there's like an Italian dude, Maximo, that's after her, and he's trying to, you know, win her affection. And how do you call it? So I guess maybe viewers would say, oh, maybe she's Italian. No. But there are some other movies, Money Train. Yeah, the only two that I can think of that, you know, lets her be her is Money Train and most recently Second Act. Second Act was a pretty decent movie. I just recently watched it. It was a pretty decent movie. I got no problems with that movie. Actually, the only problem I have with that movie was that they had the corniest storyline in that movie that I was just like, what? So the main you had the main storyline, you know, this 40-year-old woman who's trying to change careers. You have that storyline. Then you have the love interest. So you have that storyline. Now they threw in a twist. Her competitor in her new industry is a young woman. And later on you find out that the young woman is actually her daughter that she gave up for adoption when she was a teenager. When Jennifer Lopez's character was a teenager, she got pregnant and she gave her daughter up for adoption. Then it turns out that that the guy that hired her basically hired her because he already knew that that was the mother, and this guy actually is the adopted father of the young girl, who's also the boss of the whole company. Stupid. But that's what happened. That's what it is. Yo, I'm having a hard time just like focusing over here. I'm trying to park, doing my thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. Alright folks, let me know what you think about Jennifer Lopez and the movies she's been in, and if it even matters to you that they portray her as a Spanish woman at all. You let me know. Alright? Well, catch you later, guys. I gotta go do my thing. You do your thing. And I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.